Kính chào quý khán thính giả. Vừa qua, vào lúc 10 giờ 30 phút sáng thứ Tư, ngày 3 tháng 9 năm 2014, chúng tôi có buổi phỏng vấn ông Ian Green, đại bảo tháp từ bi tại Úc Châu, và đồng thời là đệ tử của Lạt Ma Zopa, miền núi tại thung lũng Kathmandu, thuộc Nepal. Mến mời quý vị theo dõi buổi phỏng vấn.
To the audience SBTN.
Yes. Hello to everyone there, and I'm so happy to be here in Portland, in Oregon, and blessings to you. I still haven't seen the Rose Garden. I've heard a lot about it, but I haven't really seen it. Quite often I don't have time. I just come and I either stay in the hotel, then I go to the temple, then I come to the hotel, like that. So I don't have much time to look around. Well, my wife and I were both surprised by how much devotion the Vietnamese people had to the Jade Buddha. It was so, for us as Buddhists in Australia, it was so wonderful to see all the devotion in the people's faces. You know, they would wait to see the Buddha come by, and even tears would come when the Buddha came. It was so moving. And I loved it, and my wife loved Vietnam as well for that very reason, because the people had so much devotion to the Buddha. Yes, we began in Vietnam, and since then we've been to 18 countries, and some of those have been to Vietnamese temples. Some have been to Thai temples or to Cambodian temple just recently, Chinese and so on. But quite often we go to Vietnamese temples, and wherever I go, when the Jade Buddha is unveiled, it is lifted like that, these days I look at the people's faces rather than at the Jade Buddha, and I just see in their faces so much joy when they see the Jade Buddha, because it seems to lift their hearts and to inspire them. Yes, so we take the Jade Buddha wherever we're invited. And we have been invited to those three countries, actually, to China, to Cambodia, and to Laos. But sometimes it's difficult to gain the proper government approvals, and so far we haven't been able to find some people who can actually help us to coordinate that with the government. So we understand there are various procedures to go by, and we want to do it very properly so that everyone is very happy, but we're waiting for the circumstances to arise where we can officially go to those three countries. That will be very, very dear to our hearts, to be able to take the Buddha to China, Cambodia and Laos. Yes, I think whatever help we can get from any organisation who can officially help us to gain approval to go to China, Cambodia and Laos, then we would be very much appreciative of that. But it has to be done properly, and it has to be done respectfully to those governments and to those cultures. But if that can happen, then we're very, very pleased for that to
Chúng
happen.
tôi, nhóm thông tín viên SBTN Chính trị xã hội, tường trình từ thành phố Portland, Oregon, thân ái chào tạm biệt quý vị.